I mean, it runs in the family. Your dad did buy your truck. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We post every Monday, Thursday, 3 p.m. Guys, what we have going on behind us. Today, we're going to take the Polaris Ranger back down to the dealership. We got recalls on this thing.
It's junk.
Is it actually junk?
Yeah, it's junk.
You would have thought my dad would have known that after my Polaris experience, probably not the best idea to go with Polaris. What were you thinking?
I'm going to get a Can-Am.
Yeah, you're so broke. You don't got money for that.
But you literally have a... Stop, you have a sticker on the back. Was that code 1999?
Yeah. We're selling Dad's truck.
Hey, Dad, he's selling your truck. Now, what is Santa doing up here in the passenger seat? Wacko, you didn't give me a big enough gift last year, so you're walking. Oh, you have him held hostage. I'm getting in the back, Santa. So what is going on with the Ranger?
We got a recall for the gas pedal. But I knew there were several items that needed fixed up. The headlights are shining up at the trees. The tailgate hits the side when I close it. Rivets loose in the dash.
That sounds like junk.
Yeah, I told him not to buy the Polaris.
I forgot to mention the shifter needs adjusted. You try to put it in high gear and you got to move the dash to get it there.
Oh yeah, one more thing, the glove box is crooked.
So where were you guys at whenever I was having all my Polaris problems? At this point, I've read messages and comments. There's thousands of them, and everyone's telling me a different part. So at this point, I think I just need to get a new razor. Razor don't go over 7 miles an hour. All the winch does is clicks. The door panel is broke from when I rolled it, and the cage is scratched up. I would have thought you guys probably would have learned your lesson, but I guess not.
I told you, just take it to the Polaris shop and I'll pay for it. Pay for everything else.
I mean, it runs in the family. Your dad did buy your truck. We just got down to the dealer. My dad is unloading his Ranger. If you look over here, there's the exact same razor as mine, but it has 35 by 10 by 15 inch tires. Look at that setup. I didn't look at it, but I noticed that my A-arms are actually orange. So these have to be aftermarket A-arms and probably with a different offset, because I believe that's the only way they can fit the 35 inch tires on there without rubbing right here. But I'm not 100% sure. Now the back, you would be fine because there's nothing really to catch on. But I got to figure out what setup they're running, because 35s make that machine look like a whole different animal. Okay, and we dropping this off.
I guess we're not dropping it off, because look.
Oh, dude, you got this thing in a tangled, clustered mess. What are you doing, dude? I'm actually surprised the Ranger even made it here by you strapping it down.
If we lost it, wouldn't be that big of a loss.
I mean, it is a Polaris. Dad, I think we're at the wrong dealership. We need to go to the Can-Am dealership to get you a new unit that actually runs. What's going on?
We're going to park it on top of this stone pile.
Yeah, we're going to pull up on the post.
But you guys don't own the dealership.
Yes, we do. I can go 100 miles an hour up this, and the police won't get me.
Police won't get you.
No, because I got the razor. I think it's at your house.
No, Caden, right there's my razor. I think they stole it.
They stole it.
Hayden,
What?
make yourself useful. Do some donuts while I'm wrapping this up.
It's your cars.
I'll show you how to do donuts.
Is he actually going to do some donuts? What, are you waiting for valet here, dude?
We just found one with the keys in it.
Hey, at least you made one smart purchase. Imagine buying a snowmobile at this time. It's almost January, and it hasn't even snowed here in PA yet. Caden, right there's a razor for you, dude.
Yeah, can I have this?
Yeah, watch him while I go to the paperwork.
I can wipe some of those tires on in 5 minutes.
170 cc's, just hammer down.
Does this thing actually have a turbo in it?
Probably not, dude.
Caleb, just pick out your bike for Christmas.
Dad, ask me for the key real quick.
Give it to me already.
I think this thing's a little rip.
There, buddy. Okay, start her up. Give her a little rip.
You gotta be done to buy one of these. It's like summer out there. This is perfect. You got wheels on me. I can take it outside and take it for a rip. Card for you.
Buddy, I wouldn't buy another Polaris if it was the last item on Earth. We're gonna put that one back.
No wonder it took months to get your side-by-side fixed. Ain't nobody working here.
All right, I'm gonna paperwork for you guys.
I wonder how the new RMAX is treating the fam. I see they put the second row of seats back in. Wonder where they were riding. But while do I like this unit, it is a well set up, well designed. They did a wonderful job on the interior of the RMAX. It almost resembles that you're actually like in a truck. I thought the Pro XP had a good interior, but when I saw this, everything is right where you need it to be. Yamaha did a fantastic job. I do really like how you can convert the rear to a bed or an area for seating. Wait. These are doors. Wait, I didn't even actually know these were doors. Sit back here. Let me see how the setup is. Actually, believe it or not, I'm 6 feet tall and my legs are not even touching the seat in front of me. The passengers even have cup holders. This is a very cool unit. I do really like the front end of the Yamaha RMAX. It has that aggressive look, and this whole entire machine does sit pretty good off the ground. The only problem I do have with this machine is power-wise, it doesn't really compare to the Pro XP.
While there are no official claims here, unofficially it's been confirmed that the all-new 999cc parallel twin-cylinder engine found under the hood of the RMAX produces more than 100 horsepower, possibly closer to 110, give or take a few.
The only thing I personally do not like about the RMAX is it's only 109 horsepower. So if I would go from the Pro XP
64-inch, 181 horsepower Razor Pro XP
to an RMAX, I personally probably would not be happy with the decrease in power. But if these things in the future came with a turbo or a bigger engine, I would have one ordered in a heartbeat. I didn't even realize they have a winch on this, or they got a Warn. I don't know if that came factory or if that was added. See, they got the flip up windshield. That is a must because these poly windshields, when they get dirty, it's almost impossible to clean without getting them scratched. So unless you have a glass windshield, I'd recommend a flip up windshield. On my Razor, you guys already know, I have the Super ATV vented windshield. And you guys already know that is the biggest nightmare you could ever deal with while riding. Tell me that windshield is not scratched. You can actually see the fine scratches in it. You can see the glare from here. The windshield's cool and all, but when you can't see going 80, that's a problem. Spend the extra couple bucks and get yourself a glass one. This one is vented, which is kind of cool. Honestly, I can't tell if my windshield is more of a nuisance or not. Yes, it keeps the wind off you. That's nice. But the second they get dirty, it's impossible to clean without scratching the hell out of it. A flip up poly windshield or a glass windshield would definitely probably be a better option than the one I have on my Razor. We also have the Grizzly 700 and the Brute Force 750. I've ridden both of these and wow, do they both ride completely different. This is more of a Cadillac. The Grizzly actually rides so much smoother, but the power is very like tame. But then the Brute Force 750 suspension has nothing on the Grizzly suspension. Don't worry, the power makes up for it, and from factory it actually sounds almost supercharged. It sounds amazing. Let's race some quads. Today we have the Yamaha Grizzly 700 versus the Kawasaki Brute Force 750. Start the Grizzly up. Let's start the Brute Force up. I'll be on the Grizzly and he'll be on the Brute Force. The Grizzly 700 got smoked. Well, I wouldn't recommend buying the Grizzly. But that's it for today's video. Don't forget, every Monday, Thursday, 3 p.m. Give us a thumbs up, help us with our algorithm. We're new on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.